Good morning, everybody. When we come in, we're immediately going to go into our running. So the boys, you're going to be on the far end, but we're walking into your spot. Girls, you're going to be down on this side, backs to the wall. Make sure we're standing against the wall just like that. When it's your turn, step up to the yellow line. I'll tell you when to go. Are we ready? Give me a thumbs up. Let's walk in, boys and girls. Excellent job walking. Thank you, Caleb. Excellent job walking in, boys and girls. I do appreciate it. Don't worry about going all the way to the wall. I know that desk is right there. Just put your back against that. Excellent job. Okay, let me see. You guys gonna read me? Okay, you go ahead and have a seat right there. I'll put this note in your file. We're doing our running. We're going straight into it. I need your backs against the wall there. Girls, make sure you're all the way back. Boys, step up to the yellow line. Let's get it. Ready? We're gonna go regular until I say otherwise. We'll do about 5 regular, then we'll do about 5 skill. Ready, go. Ladies, make sure you're behind the yellow. If you're touching it, you need to adjust it. If you're touching the yellow, you need to adjust your feet. Regular, go. Atta girls. There you go. Remember, this is practice for the pacer test. Control your breathing. If you're touching the yellow, what do you need to do? There it is. Excellent job correcting yourself. Regular, go. So every day we start like this. We do our running to get our cardiovascular fitness going. Ladies, excellent job being behind the line. Oh, we got somebody jumping the gun. Whoa. Ready, go. There it is. Good job, ladies. Keep your pace. It's not a race. Keep your pace. It's not a race. It's not a race. You're jogging right now, okay? Ready. Oh, ready. Go. There we go. There we go. There you go. All right, we're all right. Ladies, get ready, ladies. We're still at regular. Ghost. I said ghost. I thought there was a ghost. All right. Let's have some fun. Ready, go. Good job. It's crazy. Now we go into our skills running, where we do our locomotor movements and things like that. Court side, which one has the 2 courts on it? Feet check. Karaoke, alternate your feet, over, under. Go. Don't worry, I'm filming myself for my class, okay? So I just have my phone out here in front of me. We're facing court side, karaoke. Make sure you're doing over and under, alternating. What am I waiting on? There it is. Atta girl. Way to fix it. It's okay. Karaoke, go. Careful. Be careful. Practice safety. Gentlemen, let's do nutcracker. Elbows and knees are straight. Feet check. There it is. Go. Excellent job. Ready. Gentlemen, you're going to hop on one leg back to your spots. Go. One leg. Lucky for you, Julian, you're close, right? You're not far either. Good, excellent job. A little tougher. Some of y'all ladies are up here. That's just the way it goes. Some of y'all are way back there. So I'm gonna let you hop on 2 feet. Go, 2 feet, 2 feet. 2 feet together, 2 feet together. 2 feet together. Now we're gonna get into our exercises. Captains should pick their friends. And this is a student-led activity. Although at the beginning of the year, to show them how to do it, I would lead the activity. Captains, you got your friends? Everybody here? Excellent. Captains, you know the exercises. Make sure you stay on pace. Wait for them to get in position before you start. The rest of us, we're going to be loud and proud. Make sure we're counting together. Yesterday's 5th grade group had to start over because only the captains were counting. They're up there to lead us through our exercises. It's our responsibility as non-captains to do the counting and help them out. Let's see if we can do it correctly. Hey, let's be loud and let's be proud. Stingers, are you ready? Love it. Excellent, excellent. Good job, Alexia. Keep it going, keep it going. There you go. Come on, join us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, y'all are doing good. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did we do shoulder stretch? Okay, we'll go arms akimbo, go shoulder stretch after that. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're doing the same exercises. Good, silent count, 2 seconds. Excellent job, captains. There it is. I love it, I love it. Love it.
7, 8, 9, 10.
So every 4 weeks or so, we pick a new captain or captains from their group. There's one boy, one girl. And then we pick a friend, come up to the front, and this is a student-led activity. I believe in having the students take some autonomy. The only ones who do not do it by themselves is pre-K, kinder, and 1st grade. 2nd grade on up, all the way through 5th grade, has a captain, and they do the activity like this. Some of our exercises do involve our fitness gram criteria, which sit-ups, push-ups, trunk lift, things like that. 2nd grade does not do that because 3rd grade through 5th grade are the only ones that are tested. Right now, 5th grade's doing a fantastic job. Everybody's laying down, doing what we're supposed to do, stretching our bodies. Good, good. So after they get to those, I do the fitness gram ones to the same cadence because I've been doing this for a long time. Excellent job, sit-ups. Our knees are bent, both feet on the ground, hands by our sides, sliding them past our feet. Bring your chest to your knees or as far as you can. Okay, if you can't do it, that's why we're practicing this. Fitness gram testing is coming up pretty soon. The head of the PE department has already emailed me and said we need to start getting that data. So, be prepared. That's why we practice every single day. Ready. Up. Down. Too early, Caleb, too early. Up. Down. Up. Down. Come on, friends. I shouldn't have 2 or 3 people counting only. Up. Down. 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 Trunk lift. Roll over. I give them a second to get in position. Every single day I explain how to do it correctly. Okay, make sure your nose is pointed to the floor. Hands and feet are both on the ground. Hands are by your side, not underneath you. Bring the top half of your body all the way up. or as far as you can. Keep your nose pointed to the ground or look straight down at the floor. You shouldn't see the person in front of you. Ready? Up. Down. Excellent. Some of y'all are ready to test. Some of y'all I can see are going to ace this. Okay? Up. Down. We're not looking around, friends. We're looking straight down. This is why it's a silent count, because you need to concentrate. Up. Down. Excellent job. Push-ups. I know some people don't like push-ups, but they're necessary. Necessary for core strength. You'll appreciate it when you're older. Ready. We're in an up position. Down. Up. Excellent job. Captains, fantastic job. Way to correct yourselves even when we made a mistake. We kept on going. You pushed through. Fantastic job, Alexia. I appreciate you. And scene. Okay guys, what I'm going to talk to you now is about grip. So I have two different kind of balls right here. If you have a softball or baseball, that would work perfectly. Tennis ball would work just as well. If not, then a pair of socks will be just as fine, okay? So the way I'm going to do my grip is I'm going to make what's called an eagle's claw. Now I'm right-handed when it comes to throwing. So I'm going to have it in my right hand. Now you want your index, your middle, and your thumb. The other two are just going to be bent just like this. And I'm going to hold the ball with those three fingers, so you can see that. Now, you're also gonna notice something else. There's a little gap between the ball and my hand, okay? And what that's for is, that way when I release the ball, it's able to slide out easy. So when you're holding it, you wanna hold it like you're holding an egg. You wouldn't squeeze an egg because then it would crack, right? So we wanna hold it like we're holding an egg, and that's gonna help us when it comes to our release. Okay, now when it comes to throwing, what I want to do is get in position to throw. Now I have my target over here. It's probably about 15 feet away from me. Not too far because I'm warming up. So I do this with all my classes and all my teams that play for me when we play baseball, and it's called the T drill. Okay, and the reason why it's called the T drill is because I'm going to make a T with my body. Now, if we have 3 phases. Okay, the first phase is going to be right here. We're in a set position. Now, as you can see, my target over here and my body, I'm making a line. I'm making a line with my shoulders to my target. So with my offhand and my off shoulder, I'm pointing to my target. So number 1, we're gonna be like this. Okay, now number 2 is when we go into the T, and we're gonna take a step with that also, okay? So I'm in an athletic position. My heels are off the ground a little bit. My knees are slightly bent, about shoulder width apart. I have the ball right here. Now, when I say 2, that's when we're gonna step and get into a T. So as you can see, my elbows are slightly bent, but the gist of it is I'm making a T with my body. So I'm like this. Now I have the ball facing away from me. And the reason it's facing away from me is because when I start to rotate, it's gonna keep the ball out here because we want the ball away from our body. We wanna use our arm as leverage. Okay, so I'm at 1, now I'm at 2. 3 is when we throw the ball, and that's when we're gonna release it, okay? So I'm at 1, 2, and as I start to go into 3, I'm going to rotate my hips and my shoulders. As I do so, bringing my arm into my body, my offhand. What's gonna happen then is gonna force me to work like a pendulum. It's gonna force me to turn my body and get some torque in there so I can have some velocity on my throw. Okay, so I'm at 1, 2, and as I go to 3, notice how I'm making an L with my elbow. The ball is away from my body, up a little bit above my head, and then I'm going to follow through. Now, we talked a little bit about the follow through in the previous video, so that's why it's very important that we follow opposite hip. So I'm gonna put it almost like I'm putting it in my pocket. And I have my target. I wanna work on my accuracy. My accuracy is hitting the target that I'm aiming at, okay? So 1, 2, 3. And notice I was able to hit the target square in the middle. That's because I've been doing this for a long time, probably since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Okay, so we want to keep on doing this. We're at 1, 2, 3. And then it's going to become a fluid motion, okay? So it shouldn't be any gaps. any hiccups or anything like that. And notice the ball's just coming right back to me. So I have this in case I don't have a partner. If I do have somebody that's gonna throw with me, then obviously they would be over here ready to catch the ball. And catching will be in our next video, and I'll go over some of the... Okay, now we're gonna go over catching. And there's a couple things that you need to know before we do that. Okay, first one is gonna be body placement. Now, as you can see, in everything we do in baseball, we're gonna be in an athletic position. My feet are slightly staggered, my knees are bent, about shoulder width apart, and I'm on the balls of my feet, okay? So that's gonna allow me to move side to side, forward or backward, if the ball is not thrown in the area it's supposed to be, okay? The next thing I wanna know is to keep my hands up. Now, some of you may have a glove and you wanna use that, that's perfectly fine, but if not, your hands work just as well, okay? So, first thing we want to do is track the ball out of our partner's hand, okay? So wherever that ball goes, our eyes want to follow it because we're going to track it from their hand all the way down to my hands, okay? And so when I'm doing so, I want to have my hands out in front because I want to be in a line with my eyes and my hand. That's going to allow me to get where the ball is, okay? Now, a point of emphasis is you don't have to be afraid. You have two hands for a reason, okay? The ball should be coming softly with your partner or off the wall. You can throw it off the wall and catch it off the wall. That works just as well. Okay, so I'm in position. I'm waiting for my partner to throw it. They're aiming for our chest, our numbers, if we were wearing a jersey, and we're gonna track the ball all the way to. Now, if it's thrown off a little bit, that's okay. That's all right, don't worry about it, okay? So you wanna be able to move. You wanna put your body almost like a wall. So if the ball's thrown here, we're moving here. The ball's thrown here, we're moving here. If it's a little high, we want to move back. We still want to catch it in this area. Okay, friends, now we're going to put those concepts to practice. So what you're going to need to do is listen very carefully because this is how we're going to get equipment. So you're going to find a partner and you and your partner are going to sit down. Then you're going to play rock, paper, scissors. And the winner of that is going to go to the red line and wait patiently for a ball. Coach Huerta or myself will come over here and tell the first four to get a ball. Then you will go find a place in the gym. Now remember, we're on the baseline and we always throw north and south. Okay, we're always throwing this way, nobody's throwing that way, so that we have more room and we can move around safely and throw the ball. Okay, so on the count of three, find your partner. 1, 2, 3, go. Everybody freeze. If you're the person that won rock, paper, scissors, place your equipment back in the bins. Everybody else, go back to your spots. I would wait for everybody to go back to their spots. Everybody's walking, doing the right thing. Good job. All right. So now, before we leave, I have a couple questions I want to ask you guys. Now, when I ask you a question, if you're confident, you know that you can do that concept, give me a thumbs up. If you're unsure, I want you to give me a thumbs to the middle. And if you're not confident at all and you don't know what you should do, give me a thumbs down, okay? So, let's see. By a show of thumbs, do I step with my opposite foot when I'm throwing a ball? Good, I see a lot of thumbs up because that's one of the concepts we talked about. Always stepping opposite foot so that we are going from one side to the other across our bodies. Excellent job. Now, let's see. I can throw accurately to a target or my partner. Okay, some thumbs up. I see some thumbs in the middle. Okay, there's no shame in that. I see some thumbs down. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going to practice these concepts throughout the year. Okay, so we're going to revisit this when we do football, when we do baseball, when we do anything that requires throwing. Okay, so if you have a thumbs down right now, don't worry about it. That's going to be okay. But I see the majority of us have our thumbs in the air. So what that tells me is that a lot of us got the concept. Okay, so if you're not one of those people, don't stress. Everything's going to be fine. Old coach is going to show you how to do it correctly. Until next time, guys, I want this line. It goes first, exit the gym, and then they would go line by line, exit into the hallway, and the next class will get ready in the hallway to begin.